Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, in this episode, again, you guys are going to get upset, and I spoke to you guys several times in the past about the side effects of drinking coffee. Now, you know what? I'm going to really hit you a little harder with it in hopes that the remaining few of you who are emailing me complaining about those episodes can understand this reality. And that reality is that there exists certain coffee habits that are shortening your life. Yes. And I mean, some will ask, all right, do you have a better alternative? What's a better alternative? One is, I'll say this over and over again, room temperature water and herbal tea. You want some good herbal tea recommendations? See an acupuncturist. I may feel gratuitous enough one day to do an herbal tea podcast, so stay tuned. But those are my two alternatives. Now, I know some say there are benefits to drinking coffee on a regular basis, like the wonders it can do for your body, such as losing weight. Yeah, there are other ways to lose weight as well. And some will even say it can help improve brain health, and it tends to give you a boost of energy. Is there anything else? I'm trying to think from the emails that I've read. And some have even said it can help reduce the risk of heart disease. And then there were those that said it can help reduce the risk of diabetes. I said, yeah. And I was being sarcastic. But now I'll tell you this for sure. If you suffer from any type of gastrointestinal issue, such as, let's say, irritable bowel syndrome, or you're dealing with mental and emotional disorders such as, let's say, anxiety, or you're pregnant, or you're even breastfeeding. And that's just to name a few. Coffee, no. Nope. And I've even had one individual ask, well, what if it's organic? And I didn't respond to him. I'll get back to him. I'm not going to say over podcast what I'll say to him, but I'll try and water this conversation down a bit and not totally hold it to just coffee. But the real harm in drinking coffee has a lot to do with what you're adding to your coffee. It's super important. There are some that just drink it straight, like the gentleman who inquired about organic. He did specify he just drinks coffee. Okay. One thing he did admit to is halfway through the day he feels a bit jittery and so, but that's another discussion. This episode, I want to get into the habits that are shortening your life relative to drinking coffee. And one is you're drinking too much of it. Yep. You have well over 1 million people globally, that tend to drink more than 4 cups of coffee a day. One being the gentleman, and to be a little more specific, he's from the Netherlands, but one being the gentleman who emailed about organic coffee. Now, drinking 4 cups or more of coffee a day can pretty much have negative side effects or negative effects on your lifespan. Because you're looking at it, even if you're just doing 4 cups, that's 28 cups a week. Strong potential of negative consequences in terms of longevity, and I'm speaking lifespan. 28 cups of coffee per week. 112 approximately cups of coffee per month. Now listen to this. Multiply that times 12. Or better yet, I'll make it a little easier for you. Multiply 4 times 365. It's not a pretty number. And then take all of those cups. And I know some of you are waiting for me to do the math for you. But then take all of those cups after you've multiplied 4 times 365. So I think that's something like 1,400 and something cups. And spread those cups out in front of you. Look at it. And then ask yourself, wow, is this how much I'm drinking per year? Now, some will do less, but use the same math. Just if you're only doing 3 a day, times 365. 2 a day, times 365. 1 a day, times 365. I'll help you with the math on that one. 365 times 1 is 365. So now take 365 cups. Put it in front of you. I won't even say put it on the table because it's a good chance it wouldn't fit. Okay. Now times 2. What is that, 730? So times 4 is 1,460 cups. Try putting that on the table. 1 row. Don't even, 1 column. Whatever. Don't even stack it. Because it won't work. So that should tell you something. And then, you know what a lot of you are doing? No matter what form it comes in, you're drowning your coffee in sugar. Now, listen, I haven't been innocent all my life, but there was a period where I drank coffee incessantly. I had to have a cup every day. No, 2 cups. 1 cup or 2 cups? And I drowned it in sugar. And today, and these days, because this was like before you had all the pretty colorful sugars and the invisible sugar and this sugar and that sugar and this type of cream and this type. It's just regular sugar. It's still bad for you. Think about it. You're ordering a large caramel latte wherever you get your coffee from. more than likely you're doing at least 35 grams of sugar in one shot. Keep eating a lot of sugar, and you're shortening your lifespan. And this isn't even tied to obesity or weight gain. First and foremost, many people are unaware that sugar can cause dehydration, which is a symptom of high blood sugar. And if you don't get that under control, increase your risk of diabetes 20-fold. 20-fold. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? And I'm sure 100% of you are saying no because you understand that health is wealth. The wealth is not under the doghouse in the backyard. It's not in a shoebox in a closet. The wealth is not in your wallet, purse, or pocket. The wealth isn't under your mattress. The wealth is not in the bank. It's not in an app on your phone. It's not in a safe in your closet or your office. And it's not in a cryptocurrency account. The wealth is in you. You don't want to shorten your lifespan by overdosing on sugar. You really don't. Another is even adding too much creamers to your coffee. Pretty much the same as a sugary latte. You have to be careful. And some will even say, oh, well, I use almond milk, or no. And there's that milk word, whether it's so-called cow's milk or not. Nope. Creamers are really bad. Think of it. If you're drinking herbal teas on a regular basis, different taste, each of them. And I actually started drinking another tea. So many different teas I drink that taste so good. Licorice root tea. But don't start drinking that before you speak to an acupuncturist. It's important. But just the various types of teas, some you'll really get hooked on, some, it'll be okay. But coffee, every day you're doing the same thing. You're putting these creamers in it, you're putting these sugars in it, and boom. Same thing, every day. Another bad habit that's shortening your lifespan relative to coffee is you're overly committed to decaf. Oh my gosh, Doc, I'm doing decaf. Isn't that better? Not necessarily. Now, the jury's still out. I have medical doctors in my network that will argue with me to say, or against me, to say caffeine can extend your lifespan. It can delay age-associated diseases such as, let's say, Alzheimer's. It can improve your health. And I stand firm. Whether we're at dinner, whether no matter what, we're on a business trip, I stand firm. Nope. Because I always get into the neuropsychiatric effects of caffeine. How it increases anxiety, insomnia, as well as digestive issues, And the debate just goes on and on and on and on. You know, and these are just a few habits that's shortening your lifespan relative to drinking coffee. Just a few habits that many individuals are unaware of. But if you want to learn more about herbal teas or other ways in which it's affecting your life negatively, see an acupuncturist and simply make acupuncture part of your life, okay? Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?